Delicious.
Hello guys, welcome to another one of my cat talk videos from Hypixel. Today I'm going to be going through, guess the build, but I'm going to be talking about music and what it's done for me. Not like playing music, I might do that later, but just like this one is like listening to music. So yeah, it's basically what this talk's going to be. Hello, crocodile. Is that a Christmas crocodile? It's like a Christmas crocodile. Well, let's get into the cat talk. You know, for me growing up, I had always just had like music playing in the cars, either like the radio, and if it wasn't like music, it would be a podcast my dad would be playing, and so I'd like listen to like one of those two things usually. And like the radio stations I listened to were mainly pop. When my mom was driving, we listened to country a lot, but whenever I got to choose, it was pop. And I had a radio in my room that played pop, so it was like 2010s pop. And I guess that's maybe what got me to like pop so much, because now it's like my most listened to genre. But, like when I first started independently listening to music, when I got like an iPod Classic, I think. I got Michael Jackson songs on there, and it was like all of his playlists. And so like during car rides, sitting at home reading, that'd just be like the sole thing I listened to, because that's like the only thing I had on the iPod. Cause it would just take so much work to add a new song, and because I wasn't able to like just like basically go on YouTube and get like use that, my genre or reach of songs that I knew or had access to was just what was already on the iTunes. I guess we already owned the iTunes because we had a family shared iTunes. Like we all owned accounts, but we all like shared all the songs like one big place. So I'd like pick from there, and I just like put all Michael Jackson songs on. And for like the first like year or so, I had the iPod. It's like all I had. And then I think later in grade school, when I got like iPod 1, I think that's what it was. Cause like the iPod Classic had like the round dial thing. You get to like move your finger on it to like go up or scroll down. You could select. I was play games on that, but when I got the iPod 1, I really didn't use it much for music. It was just like basically a gaming tool, I guess. But like I didn't play many games on there. It was just something I had, but I never really used it. It was just passed down from my sisters to me, I think. And then when I got my iPod 6, that's when I started making basically on my playlist. I think I got that in like middle school, like 6th grade or 7th grade, and then I kept it till like the beginning or Christmas of 8th grade year when I got my iPhone. But like on my iPod, all I had was just my original Michael Jackson songs from my iPod Classic, and then whatever new songs I found through Spotify or like on the radio, I'd add to playlists on Spotify. And since I couldn't really add songs while I was out of the house, if I ever like found a new song that I liked, or like someone suggested a song, I have to like take it as a note and then add it like when I got to Wi-Fi. It was nice having access to music like that, but I still wasn't like fully immersed as much as I am now in just so many songs. And think in 7th grade, 7th grade French class, my French teacher, like, she would put on songs, and like we'd have to decipher what the songs meaning, like translate them into English, look at the lyrics from there. And one of the songs that I found or got from that was Je Cherche, and I don't remember. I can guess, but I don't remember what most of the words mean in there anymore. But I still have the songs memorized, so I can just like sing a French song, even though I have no clue what I'm saying. It's because like I listened to that on loop like so much. I don't think I biked to. I didn't bike to school at all so much. I don't think I biked to. I didn't bike to school at all in middle school. But whenever I bike around with my earbuds in, or just having it play from like the pocket of my bike, it'd be Je Cherche and Michael Jackson and like some radio songs. And then getting into like later 8th grade, when I got my first iPhone, I think it was a 7. I basically YouTube, found music through there, and I started listening to a lot more just recommended songs in Spotify. And I found so many good songs through like MKTO. Liked all of their songs. Not well. I liked a few of their songs, and so it was like a playlist of just like MKTO. I had some Logic, but I only liked some of his songs because a lot of them had swears, so I didn't like listening to a lot of swears. Think and yeah, wrestling. My 8th grade year, one of my coaches played the song "In the End" by Linkin Park, and I just remembered the lyrics of the song until wrestling practice was over, and I added it to my playlist, and that song became my number one song for like the next 2 years. That was in like every playlist I ever had, even if like Christmas playlist, it was in there. So it was just like the year-round song. It's just nice. I started to get bored of it, but I got back into it. So I still like the song a lot. I just listen to it so much that it used to bore me, but now I like it a lot. When I found "In the End," I basically spiraled into Linkin Park. All their other songs, like "One More Light," that entire album I liked. So I listened to that a lot. Maroon 5 I also found from the radio, and I hadn't added that to any playlist until my 8th grade year when I got my iPhone. So it was like Linkin Park, Maroon 5, still Michael Jackson, but it wasn't as much Michael Jackson because his songs had a different, like, I guess, vibe to them than other songs that I liked. Other songs were more upbeat, and so I could listen to those more and just like do anything like biking, or if I'm like out in the forest just wandering around. On my bus stop in my 8th grade year school, I started bringing my speaker just to play. That's basically when I started playing music, not in public but just around my friends. So I'd play it on the bus at the bus stop while we played basketball, and then I'd play it on the way to school because 8th graders got to sit in the back of the bus. It wasn't really a requirement, but that was like basically a social norm at our school. So 8th graders sat in the back, 6th graders in the front, and 7th graders wherever, basically. So my music interest grew from there. I learned about Minecraft parodies, and I loved those. I think the first one I found was "Don't Mind at Night." I think I had that on my iPod 6 because I still had iTunes when I had that song. It was just such a old song, but like my first playlist on my iPod was like 6 or 7 songs, and so whenever I play anything in my house, my family would always just know what songs I'm playing because I only had like 6 songs because it would cost money to buy each individual song on iTunes. Because it would cost money to buy each individual song on iTunes. I learned about Captain Sparkles in his Minecraft parodies: "Take Back the Night," "Dragonhearted," "Find the Pieces," "Fallen Kingdom." Duh, how did I forget the first one? My sophomore year in the fall, when I discovered the song "Destiny," but I didn't find it through Spotify. I found it through going through Minecraft parodies, and it wasn't a parody of like the song when like there were new lyrics to it. It was a parody. I guess it was just like a Minecraft music video of it. It wasn't made by Netflix, and I was just like, this song's good. Where can I find it? And I first looked on Spotify for it, and I'm like, that doesn't look like the song I'm looking for.
Well,
I couldn't find it, even though it was like right there. I just never actually put in the song to check to see what it was. And I just love this song "Destiny" so much. It has to be my most listened to song now, even though I listen to Indian and JTSA so much. This song, like, I don't think I listen to anything else more because I listen to it for wrestling every time before a match, like on the way there. I listen to it at the start of like our social distancing lockdown thing. I had started a challenge basically to see how long I could listen to Destiny for. Like not, but just at like one time, like how long I could only listen to Destiny, like no other songs. I went, I think it was 14 days, so 2 weeks of listening to only Destiny. I'm not sick of the song Destiny. The only reason I stopped is because I wanted to listen to other songs because I started singing basically other songs because they were so good also. And so I was like, well, what do? I want to listen to other songs, but Destiny's also so good. So I just basically listened to multiple songs. I went back to my other playlists. I found more songs like I have a current number ones playlist that I just named it that because every song on that playlist I could listen to on loop forever basically and not get sick of it, but I just want to listen to other songs so much that I'm not able to do that. The only other song that's really come close to rivaling Destiny and how much I like it is Queen of Mean, which is a Descendants 3 song. I don't even know why I like it so much. It's a good song. I like it a lot, but I just don't get it. It doesn't seem like something that I would like, but I start listening to it, I'm like, this is really good. I like the lead up in these songs. I like the beat drops. I like the lyrics. I think all of my favorite songs are lyrics. Have lyrics in them. I like dubstep songs too, but it's just not the same, I guess, to songs with lyrics. Towards the end of my freshman year of high school, going into my sophomore year, I started listening to Owl City a bit more. I had listened to it before with the song Fireflies, but I never really listened to a lot of their songs. And so Spotify is this thing where it's like best of enter any band or artist. And so I listened to the best of Owl City playlist, and I just liked all the songs on that. So like whenever I'd go out with my friends to like hang out at the park or just like walk around, I usually have that on loop. Started diversifying my playlists, I guess. Not like the playlists themselves, like adding different genres of music, but I would make specific playlists for like specific things. Like I already had my loop playlist that would just be like 1, 2, or 3 songs. I had my wake up sleep playlist that I would just play up when I like sleep. In 8th grade, I had my bus stop playlist. That was the one I play on the bus ride to school, and whenever a lot of people were at the bus stop playing basketball. I made a workout playlist because in our waiting room at the school, a lot of times I would be allowed to play the music, and so I just did that so that I could easily see what songs I should put in the queue to play during that. I made playlists for when I hung out with friends. Like I hadn't just like the Owl City playlist, but I started changing it so that I could have different songs. They wouldn't just get bored of the songs that I would put on all the time. I had playlists for bike riding to school, so like those were like 2 or 3 songs playlists, and I had playlists for longer bike rides. I haven't tested to see that I perform better at a competitive task that's like physical when I listen to Destiny, but it feels like I do, because for wrestling, it puts me in a mindset of it's just me and the other person, and there's no one else in the room other than my coach. And sometimes I don't even see the coach, so I'm not even like focused on that. I don't know. Destiny's just like my favorite song of all time. But that was my rant about songs and how great they are. Okay, it wasn't that. I actually did decent. I mean, Sat might just destroy everyone, but I did decent. Well, thanks for listening to me describe how much of an input music has had in my life. Thanks to you for watching to the end of this. And hopefully I'll see you in either the next Cat Talk or Survivable or Skyblock episode. Peace. Thanks for watching.